Hi, everybody. It's not Wine Wednesday today. We're having coffee instead, and I'm here with my grandmother, Lagora.
Good morning.
We're here today to talk a little bit about Breast Cancer Awareness Month because October is the time we kind of reflect and celebrate survivors and folks who are going through battling this disease. And my grandmother has been down this road. She was diagnosed about 20 years ago. So just want to talk a little bit about her experience with breast cancer. Do you want to tell everybody kind of what that was like for you and how you felt when you got that diagnosis so long ago?
Well, it was a little scary. I didn't realize when I felt that something was wrong, I didn't think about cancer really, not to start with. But after a couple of days of still feeling something in my breast, but I didn't know what it was, I decided I better see a doctor, and I did. And they did the mammogram, and it showed up. And so when I saw my doctor, and I asked him, my two daughters were with me, and when I asked him, he gave me the choice of either a lumpectomy or a mastectomy. And I asked him what he would do if it was his wife. He said it would come off, no questions asked. So I thought about it for a couple of days, and then that's what I decided to do. And I've never been sorry. It was the right thing to do. I had reconstructive surgery, but that didn't work. So I wound up with the same thing I would have had if I hadn't had reconstructive surgery.
Which is so hard from just a femininity standpoint. It's like try to make the right choice from a medical standpoint,
absolutely.
But you kind of, you lose something in the process a little bit.
Right. But you really do need to act to not waste time and think, oh, it's nothing, because it's better to know what it is than to deal with it like there's nothing going on.
What's your advice for folks, my age or in their 40s and 50s? Anything you can kind of impart in terms of wisdom from your experience?
Well, I would always say get a mammogram routinely. People who say, oh, it's not necessary, yes, it is. Yes, it is, because it's the tool that you use to find out if there's anything wrong. And if there's nothing wrong, that's fine. Right. But if it is, a mammogram will point it out to you, and that's important. It's important to get it done as soon as possible. Cancer is insidious. You have to get rid of it as soon as you can.
Yeah. So at Sorelli, we're doing a little bit of kind of a community effort. We made something that I want to give to you. It's a little gift set that says on the bottom, we heard you needed a little extra sparkle this month. Just for people who are either battling this now or like you are survivors, and kind of October brings up those reminders of what that must have been like to deal with it. So we thought that would be a fun thing to do. And the proceeds from this are going to the Breast Cancer Support Services group of Berks County, which is an awesome group that helps to support women who are going through this, connect them to other survivors, like help them make those difficult decisions between a lumpectomy and a mastectomy, and just, kind of navigate the trials and tribulations of dealing with the disease. So we're happy to do that. And also, of course, it's COVID times. We're outside, so I'm not wearing my mask, but this is my typical mask that I'm wearing. And we wanted to gift you this little guy because it has a little breast cancer support ribbon on it to kind of show
Thank you.
Your superwoman status as a survivor. You got to try it on for the camera.
You could have everybody wearing these at your wedding.
We could. We're doing a little wedding.
She's getting married shortly.
We are. We're going to have lots of masks, unfortunately. But yeah, check them
pretty,
out.
Thank you.
No
Very
problem.
Pretty. Very pretty.
All the proceeds go toward BCSS. So just trying to do our little part as a female-founded, female-run business to support women that are going through this.
Anybody in your family besides me?
You're the only family member I have. I have a couple friends actually my age who ended up, going through. I had a friend that did a double mastectomy and then got reconstructive surgery. She jokes. She's like, I took lemons and made them into cantaloupe instead of lemonade. But yeah, luckily, not a super strong family history of breast cancer for us, but definitely something I'm conscious of. I think every time I have a feeling, I'm like, oh, gotta go confirm a mammogram. Like, grandma has this history. So, trying to get that early prevention. All right, well, cheers. Thanks for sharing your story.
You're welcome.
Bye, everybody.